Hello everyone, my name's Luke Brown and I am the Artist Director of Luke Brown Dance Company, and I am so excited to be collaborating on The Pregnant Dancer. So I'm going to be leading you through a postnatal class this morning, and we will start with an improvised warm-up which I will guide you through, and then we'll go through a series of exercises working with pliés, working with a back exercise, leading up to more of a transference of weight exercise, and I will see you on the other side. So we're going to go through our first exercise, which will be an improvisation-based task. So how I like to think about moving is I like to think about the body having 5 points of reference. So I think about one of those points being the entirety of the skull, the entirety of both of the hands, and the entirety of both of the feet. So a little bit like the Vitruvian Man picture. So we're just going to start by finding a really gentle parallel position, nice soft knees, pelvis is relaxed, shoulder blades falling down the back, everything's nice and loose. And we're just going to start by taking some breaths. So let's just breathe in through the nose for 8 counts, and let's exhale through the mouth for 8 counts. Not being afraid to let that sound out with the exhale. Okay, so with this improvisation, please only, again, use me as a guide. My body is not a true representation of what you are able to do. So please do just take this as a guide, look after yourselves, and most importantly, be safe. Okay, so breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's twice more. So breathing in through the nose, filling body option. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let it exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in. Last time, breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Letting everything be loose. 6, 7, 8. Okay, so just keep that breathing pattern going for yourselves. And now with each inhale, we're just going to soften through our demi-plie, pressing the floor away, stretching the Achilles. So we're working with 2 of our points. These 2 points is gently softening through the space. And we're just going to build this up, keeping it really gentle. Don't feel that you have to remain fixed to the front. You can start to shift through your space. Gently rolling through the soles of the feet, finding the weight transference. Again, always reminding yourself and connecting with breath. So breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just as we're rolling through this idea, just think about a sloshy pelvis, so the pelvis starts to engage. Keeping it nice and gentle. Just transferring the weight. Another idea that I like to think about is your body is like a piston, so we take the rise and we take the fall. Just pressing the floor away. So you can already see that I'm starting to engage 2 of my other points, which are my hands. So just let these points drift through the space, making their own individual journeys. So we're working with 4 of our points, both of the feet and both of the hands. Meanwhile, always connecting with breath, keeping it nice and calm. Also know that you don't have to move the whole time. You might like to pause the feet and then just have a moment with just the hands. Thinking about the spaces behind you, above you. And again, bringing the feet back into play. So as you can see, I talk about this a lot in my classes, is thinking about the body being completely fluid, so there's no rough edges. We're just gently finding all of those surfaces and thinking about moving in a muscular state. And again, just bringing some attention back to that pelvis, keeping it nice and soft. So let's go for it. Let's add in our 5th point of reference, which is the skull. So now I'm just going to start to let that skull join in the party. A really gentle way to fire up the body. Obviously, just be really careful with your weight transference, so you don't have to go too large too soon. So it's a little bit like an octopus of tentacles beginning to reach through the space. Thinking about softening in the spine. Everything's working 360 degrees. So hopefully by this point, you're starting to feel everything firing up, breathing, maybe getting deeper, skin is starting to tingle, and we're finding the heat in the skin. Gorgeous, lovely, keep that going. So you can start to see now, I'm transferring the weight again, and I'm transferring the weight onto one supporting leg. Alternating, just finding the rotation of the hips, so we're trying to work with a little bit of balance now. Just building it up slowly. Woo, just seeing where we are. Don't worry if you tumble, this is all improvised, this is for you. Gorgeous, lovely, keep that going. Not being afraid, as I said earlier, to really let that sound out, let it go. Woo. Now, to keep this going, if you're feeling like you're ready, let's just say this is tempo 1, and let's take it to a tempo 2. Whatever that means to you, this is your own tempo dial. So we're just thinking about taking that speed up. Woo! Lovely. Softening through. Ooh. Thinking about those 5 points. Beautiful. Keep that going. Nice. Also, just as we're doing this, just taking your surroundings. So as I say, don't feel that you have to remain fixed to one focal point. I often say, like, let the light in. So as we're just moving through, your whole skin, your whole being, your whole body is absorbing light. Just a little thought as we go. Okay, let's just turn that tempo dial. One more. So we're just moving through. Again, thinking about that piston idea. Keeping it really gentle, padding the feet. Elements of balance. Softening through, skull is loose. And as I say, this is completely your own individual journey. I'm just giving you a framework to work in. So by all means, you might feel that we're going too quickly too soon. However, you are completely in control of this improvisation. So if you do feel, it's absolutely fine to sometimes just pause And maybe focus on one point. Breathe out the breath again. Always connecting with breath, softening through the pelvis, undulating. And then you might like to pick it up again with all 5 points. And here we go. Let's just take it to the finish line. We're just going to count back from 10. And we're just going to go as fast as you would like to, okay? Whatever that means for you today. Here we go. So, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, fight for it, go on, 2, 1, and then slowly just soften everything back down. Find that neutral position again. Woo! Hopefully your breathing is up. Mine certainly is. And just try and connect with that breath. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, heart rate's probably going. And just take all of that time to let that blood simmer down. And enjoy the warmth of how we just worked in that improv. Okay, let's just take 4 breaths in together just to finish off that exercise. So breathing in. Really breathe all of that air in like you've had a mint and you don't have a mint in it. Kind of burns the back of your throat. Let it all out and let it go. Let's do that 3 more times. In your own time, you don't have to do it together. Breathing in. Let it go. Twice more, breathing in. Let it go. 1 more time, here we go. Breathing in. Exhale. That brings us to the end of our first improv. So, now that we've done our improv, and hopefully you've got a little bit warmer and we're feeling a little bit more in the zone, we're going to go in for our first exercise, just focusing on stretching out the body. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start in parallel. Keeping everything nice and loose, so shoulders back, everything's heavy, all the limbs are falling away from the sockets, with a slight plie in the knees. So we're going to take 4 counts to roll the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take that down into a demi-plie, reaching the arms up. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Just making sure that the focus is 45 degrees in front of you. We're then going to take 4 counts to press the shoulders back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thinking about a high release. We're then going to fold in the shoulders. 5 and 6 over straight legs. 7 and then find everything hanging over for 7, 8. We're then just going to hold here for 8 counts. So take these 8 counts for you. Whatever you need to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll then continue taking a demi-plie, 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll stretch it away. 5, 6, 7, 8. Continue, do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then stretch. 5, 6, 7, 8. Take a really gentle demi-plie, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're then going to roll up. 5. And then we're going to rotate the shoulders. 6. Taking the arms back down. 7. And then all the way up for 8. Okay, let's just recap that lunge. So we're starting in parallel, everything's nice and loose. 4 counts for the shoulders, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Reaching 6, 7, 8, into a high release. 1, 2, 3, 4, and rotating the shoulders. 6, 7, 8. We're chilling out here for 8 counts, making sure everything's nice and stretched. Head is loose. We'll take 4 counts over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then stretch. 5, 6, 7, 8. Repeat 1 more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then stretch. 5, and 6, 7, 8. Demi-plie, roll it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rotate in the shoulders. 5, 6, and then reaching up. 7, 8. Okay, let's go on to the second part. Taking the left arm, we're going to take 2 circles. So we're going to go 1, 2, over to our left side, Then go again, 3, 4, turning that right foot into 5th position as that left arm trickles all the way around the back, 5, 6, and then we open up to this place, 7, 8. Keeping the weight in that front foot, we're going to rotate in the shoulders, finding a flat back on an 8 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then going past 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll stretch here for 8 counts, everything's loose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Okay, from this place, take a demi-plie on 2 counts, making sure the knees go over the toes. 1, 2. Tip the weight into the hands so we can transfer the feet into parallel and push back 3, 4. When we're in this place, okay, think about keeping the bum low. So we're not thinking about keeping them up here. Keep it nice and relaxed and keep the hands on the floor. Let's just finish that 8. Feeding the fingers back, 5, and then it's your arms that rotate and pull us up, 6. Rotating the shoulders again, 7. And then find a reach up, 4, 8. Okay, let's go back. Let's just recap that bunch. So we go, shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, reaching 5. Up, 6, 7, 8. Shoulder rest. 2, 3, 4. Rotate 5, 6, over 7, 8. Let the head be heavy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, connecting with breath the whole way. Plie 1, 2, 3, 4, stretching 5, 6, 7, 8, repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, stretching 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend the knees, rolling up. 3, 4, rotate the shoulders. And 7, 2 circles left arm. Here we go. 1, 2, over 3, 4, 5th position. And 7, 8, rotate, keeping the weight in that front foot, over 5, and 6, let everything be heavy for the 8, stretching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, making sure we're breathing the whole way, demi-plie, into parallel, pushing us back, 6, 7, reach, 4, 8. Reaching up, we're going to take 8 counts to trickle down over our right arm, so letting that peel away, let the skull go, 2, 3, 4, transfer the weight around, 5, 6, until we find our parallel lunge, 7, 8. Keep those arms going, and you've got 8 counts for you. For me, what I like to do is I like to keep that circle going, reaching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But for example, if you want to take the arms to the side, absolutely fine. If you want to actually stay down here and work in that place, or if you want to take an 8 count for the arm, it is entirely up to you. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to keep them going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From there, I'm just going to lower back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to keep the stomach engaged. I'm going to step our right foot back. 7, 8. We're then going to take 2 press-ups. However, it's entirely up to you. If you want to lower to the knees and take 2 press-ups here, I will demonstrate like this for now. We're going to go down for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, elbows in, and then push 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to carry on. So from here, send that tailbone away, and we're going to go into our first downward dog. You might like to step the feet in slightly, and we're just going to hold it here for 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Let's just take a plie, so we're going to bend the knees and push back into the toes. 1, 2, we're going to walk in. 3, 4, starting with the right foot, tucking the pelvis, rolling up 5 and 6, and then just adjust back to the beginning for 7 and 8, patting the feet away. Okay, so now we've got that first exercise down, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the first side, which is the right, and then I'm going to go through the second side, which will be the left. And by all means, at any point, please do feel free to pause the video so you can check what you're doing, what's coming next, and then we'll go through all together. Okay, here we go. so now we've done those exercises, we're going to move on to our next exercise, which will be focusing on mobilizing the back. So we're going to get nice and juicy, get that spine moving, and we're going to think about a little bit Cunningham-esque inspired. So we're just going to think about letting that upper body manipulate itself over a nice neutral pelvis. Okay, enough said. Let's move on. So we're going to start. Find parallel. Our left arm is going to take 4 counts to reach to the left side. So we're going 1, 2, over 3, 4. Dropping the right arm, 5, 6, reaching 7, 8. I'm then going to take 4 counts from upper back curve. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm then going to push my head through my hands. 5, 6, 7, 8. Finding that flat back position. Over straight legs, weight in the toes. I'm just going to turn to the sides quickly so you can see. This is where I'm finishing. So my hands are resting on my lower back. I'll just do that from this space. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Taking that curve. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now pushing through 5 and 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm just going to return all back to the front. Here we go. Now, think about pulling down with the hands. 1, 2, tucking the pelvis. 3, we're going to let go of the hands. 4, they're going to reach. 5, they're going to drop through. 6, and we're going to take a rise on 7, and then drop the arms, lower the heels on 8. Let's do that again, speeding through. This one is a little bit nippier, so I don't want it to catch you off guard. So I'll go a little bit quicker in my counting. Here we go, 5, 6, 7, 8. Going 1, 2, 3, 4. Going 5, 6, 7, 8. Take the curve. 2, 3, 4. Pushing through. 6, 7, 8. Pulling down. 1 to 8. 3. Let go 4. 5. Drop 6. Up 7. Drop 8. Woo! Okay, let's carry on. So we're here. 7. Drop 8. We're going to take 2 back twists. Keeping the knees in line. So we're thinking about just the upper body moving away from the pelvis, keeping the pelvis neutral. To the left side, 1, 2, 3, 4, see the back wall, then we come all the way back, 5, 6, 7, 8. Something that I like to do is I actually like to make contact with my body, so I know exactly where I am, and coming back around 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's carry on. Now, this does come out of the blue, it comes quite quickly. We're going to take 8 counts to circle all the way around. Over 1, 2, drop the arms, 3, 4, keep it going, 5, over 6, and we're going to take that extra little bit, 7, to then find a flat back on the diagonal, keeping the arms loose. So here, my body is going to that left side, making sure that right hip isn't cheeking its way forward. Keep that hip back, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's just go one more time. Here we go, 5, 6 on the top. 1, 2, reach 3, 4, go 5, 6, reach 7, 8, gentle curve, 2, 3, 4, pushing through, 6, 7, 8, pulling down, 2, 3, let it go, 5, drop 6, up 7, 8, 2 wraps, 2, 3, 4, and 5, here it comes, going 1, 2, 3, 4, over 5, 6, and 7, find it 8. Okay, carry on, so now, keeping the weight to that diagonal, my right arm is going to take over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a plie. 5, 6, 7, 8. Push the space away. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're framing the face. Now that top arm, so the left arm is going to come down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Transfer through. 5, over 6, 7, 8. Taking that focus up. Really letting that focus open, 7, 8. We're then going to take it forward for 8 counts. 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. High release. 5, 6, 7. Lower 8. To repeat the whole thing on the other side. Okay, let's just do that one more time from the top. And I promise I'll count correctly this time. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Going 1, 2 and 3, 4. Going 5, 6 and 7, 8. Take the curve. 2, 3, 4. Send it through. 6, 7, 8. Pulling down. 2, 3. Let go 4, 5. Drop 6. Up 7. Drop 8. Going 1, 2 and 3, 4. Take it round. Making sure the knees stay to the front. over 1, 2, over 3, 4, keep it going, 6, 7, 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, clear, 5, 6, 7, 8, and squeeze, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1, 2, 3, 4, go 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, lower 7, 8. So that time was the correct counting, so please do apologise for the previous counts. Okay, here we go. So we're going to go into the right side and then into the left side. 5, 6, 7, 8. This one is designed to think about shifting our weight through space a little bit quicker. And in there's a couple of balances. So yeah, let's get straight onto it. So something that I really like to think about, as we found in the improvisation, is a really loose, uncatched spine. Okay, so think about everything being really juicy. So let's start. We're going to take our left elbow up, 1, 2, and it's going to go back 3, 4, finding the space behind you, 5, 6, then it's going to come round 7, 8. Let's do that again, because I know that's quite an interesting pattern to see over camera. So let's go again. So left arm is going to go up, 1, 2, I'm going to take it behind my back, 3, 4, but you can already see that I'm engaging and firing up the legs. 3, 4, I'm then sending my pelvis away, 5, 6, 5, 7, 8, and I've got a little bit of a curve, just a really gentle one, and I'm not sure you can see, but my weight is sinking into my left leg, here, 7, 8. One more time, and then we'll carry on. Here we go, 5, 6, 7, 8, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, gorgeous. Now from there, that front arm that's coming around, so this will be my left arm, we're then going to open it like a paddle. 1, 2, 3, 4, and just taking that into a pardon moire step. Love pardon moire. Here we go. 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Up 5, 6, turn out 7, 8. Go 1, 2, and 3. In 4. Drop 5, 6, 7, 8. Lower 1, 2, 3. Stepping forward on that left leg. Gathering the right knee in for 4. Then taking it down 5. Opening up 6 through an arabesque 9, sending back 7, 8. Okay, so we're going to go through this routine together. I'm going to go on the right side. However, please do feel free to pause the video, and if you want to try and work out the opposite side, by all means. But I'm going to go through the right side with you right now. Here we go. To our last exercise, and this one has no counts, okay? So you have the absolute freedom to find your own rhythms. You might like to try going a bit slower, you might like trying to push the tempo in some areas, but this is completely free for you to move through at your own pace. Okay, let's taking our left hand and it's going to find our right shoulder. Just at that point, I want you to think about what I'm trying to think is I'm shifting my weight over into this leg. So building up on this juicy spine now, really letting that go. Okay, here we go. So left arm, over. Other arm comes and grabs the elbow. So this is my right hand grabbing my left elbow. I'm then going to unfold. Can you see I'm already taking that into my body? And again, you go as far or as little as you want to. Keep that going. It's going to drop down. So you're taking a little curve in here, all the way over, and then it's going to go up, and you're going to poke your head through. Poke that head through. There it goes. And then keep it reaching and drop the arm. A little bit sassy, but I'm okay with it. So let's go again. 6, 7, and 1, 2, over. There it goes, dropping down. Poke the head through, drop. Now, that drop is not the last place. It keeps going all the way down, and we're going to find the elbow. And we're thinking about framing the face. Grabbing the elbow, so this is my left hand, finding my right elbow. I'm going to unfold again. It's going to come back the other way, and I'm going to tuck that hand up, and it's going to fold in between my arms, finding a stretch, and then finding our shoulders on our back to this place. Well, let's go again. I know there's a lot of patterns. So, nice and slow. Left hand finding right elbow. Boom. Grab. Open. Take it down. Poking the head through. And then letting it drop. Grab the elbow. And then we go back the other way. All the way down. Folding the hand in. And then reaching. And then regathering the spine. Shoulders on the back, arms just in front. One more time, then we go. Here we go. 6, 7, boom, that down, poke it through, drop and grab, over, drop, find it, back to this place. Okay, carry on from here. We're going to think about taking 2 knocks, and I want you to think about being really loose in the elbows, but making sure that the shoulders remain relaxed. So we're going to go left arm in front of the face, up and then swap. So it's going to go bounce, bounce, and stiff your hands to bounce off a really soft surface. So adding that on, here we go. Bounce, bounce, open the arms and find quite a forced high release here. So just taking the focus to the ceiling, but making sure that it's only in the upper back and we're not compensating here. So take it to that place. Gather the hands in. We're going to trace the linear negro line, grab the left leg, lift, round it goes, and we're going to find our attitude on a fondue, supporting leg, arms heavy. Let's go again. So we have 1 here, over, drop, send it away, reach, drop, grab, over, folding it in, finding this one, 2 bounces, left arm first, bounce, bounce, open, down, grab the leg, round it goes, find attitude, and relax the arms. Now just lower that back leg and transfer the weight onto the front leg, here. Send that left arm up and over, and we're going to swipe. And you're trying to think about getting your hand as close to the floor as possible. From this place, we're going to bring that back leg, which is my left, down into parallel, like so, keeping low. Circle the right arm, finding the right leg in 5th position. Keep that circle going. Transfer the weight onto that front leg, and then we'll find a nice, long arabesque line to finish. Okay, so let's give this one a go. So I'm going to go through this on the right, but by all means, same as the last exercise, please do feel free to pause the video and try and work it out on the opposite side by all means. And just to remind you, there's absolutely no timing to this one. We blend through at your own pace, so please don't feel you have to copy my tempo. Okay, here we go. I'll just count it 5 and 6. Over to you. Thank you so much everyone for joining me for this class, and I have been so honoured to collaborate with the Pregnant Dancer on this project. I really am so thankful for all of your time, and if you would like to find out anything more about me and my company, there'll be a lovely little flashy link happening down here somewhere to find out more about what we're up to. But I just want to wish you all of the success with your parenthood, and I look forward to maybe seeing you at some point soon. Thank you so much everyone.